We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Steve Figueroa will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
J.C. Embry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
So digging in now, Freddie Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Farnsworth is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Armstrong. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Justin Steele gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, every once in a while you're going to have one of those horror shows, and this guy had one in his last start. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning, took the loss, and it's probably been a long 4 days in between this start here today, so he's looking to forget about that one and at least go deep 4, 5, 6 innings into this one.
Digging in, Ray Adams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number one.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jeff White.
Now at the plate, Jeff White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting third, the center fielder, Dan Farnsworth.
Stepping up now, Stan Farnsworth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa. First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate now, Sito Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jesse Padilla, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Harper is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Embry is calling for it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jackie Rose.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Rose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Neville Goldstein.
Neville Goldstein.
First offering on its way.
Nope, outside. Hey.
1-1. Here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kipnis, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Now the 2-0. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ryan Buckner.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Justin Steele. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Ricky Acho.
For Washington, the catcher, Ricky Acho.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting it, the third baseman, Michael Penne.
At the plate, Michael Penne. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To short. Taken in by Kipnis. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steve Figueroa.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steve Figueroa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And this is popped up near second base. Embry is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Santiago.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Popped up, and that's going to land foul. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Striding in, Pete Armstrong, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
The 1-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Adams.
Leading up for Washington, the second baseman, Ray Adams.
First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff White. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The center fielder, number 44, Dan Farnsworth.
So now to the plate, Stan Farnsworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Now the 2-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Jackie Rose, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. White at second, Farnsworth on at first with 2 down. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The set and the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He set the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now, Sammy Sosa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first base line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Sito Suzuki. First pitch on its way. Suzuki is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, Padilla.
Now in the box, Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Neville Goldstein.
Neville Goldstein.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Popped him up. Santiago is there. 1 out.
The catcher, number 35, Ricky Acho.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ricky Acho. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Acho was born in Massachusetts. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Michael Pinay. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Ball one. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Got him. Nationals gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, exit back.
The 1-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Buckner stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
So here now is the pitcher, Justin Steele. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. And now he's got a 3-ball count.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready once again, J.C. Embry, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. And it's fouled away. Bouncer to the left side, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now to the bottom of the 6th inning, and we still have no score. Coming to the plate now, Steve Figueroa. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Figueroa.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Struck him out.
Now batting. The second
Digging in
baseman,
once again, Ray Adams. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he popped him up. Embry has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Shortstop. Jeff White.
So striding in, Jeff White. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-0 now. Nope. 3-0. Stan Farnsworth would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Riding in once again, Freddie Santiago. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled off. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Sammy Sosa.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Sito Suzuki, man at first after the 2-out walk. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Comes set. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on.
Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Stan Farnsworth.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 34. Right. Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4. Jackie Rose.
Standing in, Jackie Rose. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Tim Gilchrist has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 3, Tim Gilchrist.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Popped up. Goldstein over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Gilchrist is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two and one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Ben Zobrist.
Lays off 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch.
Ball 2. That's ball 3.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Ready with the 3-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this is in the air now, out to left. Rose is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Still no score. Matt Brister is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Matt Brister.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Neville Goldstein.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a one-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
In now, Ricky Acho. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Michael Pinay stands in as he looks at ball one here. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 1 to count. And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Washington, the pitcher, Tim Gilchrist.
Willie Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Willie Hernandez.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 1-0 Washington. Adrian Almanzar comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 1, Adrian Almanzar.
J.C. Embry will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Fouled off. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping into the box, Pete Armstrong, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. The Nationals look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the ninth inning coming up. Thomas Nicholas comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ray Adams.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Jeff White.
So striding forward now, Jeff White. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
To the plate now, Stan Farnsworth. High and deep to right center. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Shot to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave one, still tied one apiece. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Sito Suzuki. First pitch coming, here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Ready now, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 out, nobody on. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Buckner. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Diego Ponce is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Diego Ponce.
Jimmy Grimes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Luke Little comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Jackie Rose will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Kipnis has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neville Goldstein.
Neville Goldstein will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Suzuki is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Ricky Astro.
Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Acho, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Little, originally from the state of Missouri, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup with the 0-2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Nationals gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
One out, nobody on. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
No strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Settling in now, Pete Armstrong. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And it's fouled away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Back in standing. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A pause, and the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another shot now. Sito Suzuki. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Rob Diaz answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Number 32, Rob Diaz. Now catching and batting 9, number 2, Teddy Watley.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jesse Padilla, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Diaz playing here in his age 31 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 pitch.
That's outside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Michael Pinay. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Pinay has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Kenny Watley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Ray Adams towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeff White.
And now for Washington, Jeff White. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. In now, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Jason.
First offering on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Ready for another chance? Ryan Buckner. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 43, Luke Little.
Nicholas Horner will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Horner.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup with the 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 1 apiece. Billy Palmer will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Palmer.
Bottom of the 12th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Stan Farnsworth.
Dan Farnsworth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 34. Bryce Harper.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Popped him up. Kipnis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jackie Rose.
So stepping in, Jackie Rose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Santiago in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Santiago.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now batting, Pete Armstrong, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. William Yang is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 26, William Yang. Now playing left field and batting 7th, number 23, Julio Espinosa.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hot shot towards the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Sito Suzuki, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 3 runs already home here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. From the stretch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Still only one out in the inning. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Espinoza is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jason Kipnis.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Ryan Buckner would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Cubs are on top 4-1. Leading off the inning, Neville Goldstein, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Neville Goldstein.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The 3-1.
Hey! I got 3-2.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Julio Espinoza.
Digging in, Julio Espinoza. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting. The
So
third
digging
baseman,
in now, Michael Pinay. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hit hard down the line. Scooped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Stepping in, Kenny Watley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Full count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Billy Palmer claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.